In today's video, I'm going to show you guys an amazing MT method that now works once again. But as I say, this is an MT method that works again. So it stopped working for a little bit, now, but now because of these packs, it's made this method a whole lot easier. And then it's down to one particular player that we're going to get into. What this method can do for you guys is double your MT. So it's quite useful in that way. So we're going to be talking about Smush Parker. Again, I know. But what we're going to be doing is I will show you guys a very easy game to basically get his Evo up. I'm going to show you guys how much MT to list him for, how much MT you can make off him, how to pick him up really easily. As you can see, Smush Parker is about 1,500 MT. So you can normally find it for 1,400, but at the moment, it's quite early in the day, so not many people are opening packs. So Smush Parker, you can of course look to just bid on him as well. So I've been bidding on him for about 1,300 normally. It kind of just depends on the time of day and obviously how many cards are listed up. So 1,300 I can usually get him for, 1,200 I can usually get him for. I do have some receipts, of course. Your boy, you know your boy has some receipts. So let's get into the. Alright, so Smush Parker, there we go. Slash 450. Literally, I think I bid 1,200 on him, and the bid was up for I think 800, so I managed to pick him up for 850. Then sold him out for 2,800 MT, which is absolutely amazing. There's another one right there. As you can see, the sniping Smush Parker for 1,000, and that was up for like 4 minutes as well. So yeah, that was kind of a nice one. It was kind of a nice pickup. So let's just get into how to actually pick up the cards. So of course you can't just bid on them. You can just actually just buy them. Like you can't just bid 1,500. I kind of like to bid on a few of them. And obviously when I come back after one game, I can then just go pick up another one. And when I say you're doubling your MT, you are quite literally doubling your MT. So if you go to 3,000, watch, there'll be one. Yeah, there's one that's about for 40 minutes. So yeah, what I tend to do is I list it for about 2,800, 2,900, and it does sell literally within like 5 minutes, like Thanos snap, like that gauntlet up there, like Thanos snap, like it disappears. So 2,800, 2,800 there. Again, guys, if you're familiar with my channel for about like the last 2 months, you know I posted this method when Smush Parker was going for like 16,000 MT. Now he's down to 2,800, but you were still literally doubling your MT, and you're probably making about the same amount of MT as well. So obviously, say you bought the card for like 14,000 and sold it for 17,000. You were still making about 1,000 MT, but obviously you're making 1,000 MT with this method. You're just investing a whole lot less MT. So let's get rid of these. We'll see if we have any other ones. All right, so yeah, I was kind of working with Scott Skiles and a few other ones, but it didn't really work out, which is a little unfortunate. So once you actually get them in your collection, the best game I have found to do is either one of the spotlights. Any spotlight is fine. Just make sure it's a pro difficulty. That's literally the only one I can think of. So it's this one here, 3-point contest, Craig Hodges, 50 points, pro difficulty. And as you can see, Smush is already there. KD and Dirk is in there as well. So let's get into the game, boys, and I'll show you guys easily how to get this done. I mean, Craig Hodges, 75 overall. It shouldn't be too bad, should it? All right, so on defense, you can literally just do what you want. I like to just off-ball, like with Smush, especially when the guy that I'm guarding is Craig Hodges. Like, of course, you can play on-ball if you want, but because we're on pro difficulty, you can literally shoot these teams out of the game. Like, it's not even funny. So pull up. He's probably going to knock that down. And as I say that, he bricks it. So there's games where I've gone 10 of 10. There's games where I've shot 10 of 11. Like that, I made that one, but I didn't make the first one. So yeah, there's games where you could absolutely just obliterate your opponent with how many points you can score. So again, we're just going to off-ball on Craig Hodges just because, I mean, we don't really need to do anything with him. That's good defense by... Come on, 2K. All right, again, guys, on offense, you just run up the court, you do a step back, and you pull up. Normally, because he's in a hot zone. Come on, Smush, what are you doing, man? Typical. As soon as I start recording, but he makes that. This game don't make sense. this game just doesn't make sense. But literally, guys, you can just run down the court, do a step back 3, and you're pretty much golden 90% of the time. Obviously, in this case, like 40% of the time, which is a little annoying. That is tremendous defense from me. Well done, Josh. All right, let's see if we can do this the third time of asking, shall we? So step back, pull up. Hey, there we go. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'll show you guys what to do as well with assists as well. Assists are really easy to do as well. You can do them on the fast break to make it a little bit easier, but in terms of like situations like this and teams like this, they're not the greatest of teams, especially the fact that Hawkins is gone in Durant. That's an easy rebound. So to get assists, give it to Smush, send someone in the paint, and easy stuff like that, especially because Kevin Durant is such a good player, such a good offensive dunker. Hawkins just can't really do much against him. So yeah, actually scoring on Hawkins is really easy to do. And again, guys, you do have to be somewhat perfect doing this, just because if you do mess up, I'll show you guys what to do if you do manage to mess up on one of these as well. The best thing to do is at least get the 30 points done in this game. So if you do somehow mess up and you end up on like 50 points with like 30 points and 9 assists, make sure you get the points done first. because at least with the assists, you could just go in a triple threat offline game. If you don't get the points done, you do have to sadly, obviously, do this again. But if you're just doing that's easy basket. But if you've done the points already, you don't have to go into another one of these 50-point games. You can just go into a triple threat offline game just to get the assist done. And yeah, guys, it's just a very, very easy method. Easy steal there. We're just going to step back. We're just going to take an easy 3-pointer. And then just easy stuff like that, boys. And the best thing I could say to do this method with is, say you guys do my contract method, where obviously you break down stacks of contracts. Say you have like 40 contracts listed up and you're waiting for them to sell. Why not just jump into a game like this and obviously just try and mix a little bit of MT on the side? That's what I'm probably going to be doing now. Well, I should probably start grinding XP, but regardless, like it's yeah, it's a very effective method to do, especially if you like have like 10 minutes and you don't really know what to do in the game. Like you can just come do this for 10 minutes and make about, well, literally double your MT at the current state. And yeah, it's just a very, very simple, easy method. As you can see, we're blowing out the opponent already. We're up by 13. It's really not that difficult. Is he gonna brick? Yes, he does. Let's go. It's really not that difficult of a method to do. Is the rank gonna score? Yes, he is. So already 12 and 5, so already almost halfway through doing both of these. We've done 5 of the assists, 12 of the points, and it's just a really, really easy method to do, guys. It's a method that I've recommended numerous times. You can get it for like 1,000 MT now, so it isn't too bad. It's long gone are the days where he was like 10k and you could Evo him and sell him on for like 15k. Even those kind of like days were like, they were hard to do. They were hard to pick up those cards for like 10k and sell them for like 15, but it's still a very, very simple method to do, guys. It's a method that I'd really recommend you guys experiment with. Try and pick them up for cheap. As you can see, guys, I picked up some of the cards for like 850 MT, so let's not shoot a 2-pointer. Yeah, shooting 2-pointers are pretty much your kryptonite in this. And as I run out of bounds. Good. Alrighty then, guys, so we just finished the game. We got 30 points, 1 rebound, and 10 assists. Shot 10 of 16, which is probably the worst game I've ever shot, which is typical since I'm recording it. But yeah, it's still a very, 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 very easy method. We ended on 51 points. Again, guys, if you somehow end this game on at least 30 points and you don't get the assists, just go into a triple threat offline game. You can get them done really, really easily. Because Smush is still seen as a Ruby card, he is going to still match up against like garbage players. So you'll be fine in terms of like that. Alrighty, once you're done with the game, you just go into the card Evo and then you Evo the card. I imagine you guys know how to Evo cards, so very, very easy to do. And just with this entire Evo, it's absolutely brilliant. And he's still a really good card as well. And what I tend to do then is just very quickly go into my other Smush Parkers. As you can see, I won a few of them there, so I have a busy morning to do ahead of me. So you add to your collection, you send this one to your auctions, and I'm gonna go see how much Smush Parker is currently going for. Alright, that 3k one is sold, which is delicious. That 3.6k one is sold, which is even more delicious. 4k, as I say, I wouldn't list it for 4k just because the chances of you actually selling it for 4k, because you want to like you want to try and mentally take out the I can just go and do this for like 10 minutes of work. You want to try and get that out of your head. So I'll still list this for like 3k. Even still, making literally double our MT, which is absolutely... Alright, so we bought the card for 1,000 MT and we're listing it for 3,000 MT. That ain't too bad, is it? That isn't too bad. And we have a few Smush Parkers to deal with as well. So that's it for the video, guys. If you guys have found this video helpful, if you could smash a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. I had to make sure the thumbs up were in frame there. But guys, if you have found this video helpful, please smash a like on the video. It lets me know you guys want more of these MT making videos. I shall see you guys all later. Take care. Peace. Want to give a massive shout out to channel members Lindsay, Nell, Jack, Lane, and Josh's mum. Thanks, guys.